Well, one place where there was a gold mine for investments was, as you know, if you're following the markets at all, in gold itself. It's proven to be a safe place, right? It is the traditional safe place where investors go in times of trouble. And right now it is trading at more than $1,408 an ounce. Absolutely incredible. It's been hitting record highs all year long. Pretty much every day we hit a new one. At the onset of 2010, gold was trading at more than $1,100 an ounce. Not too bad, but you look at the graph there. I mean, that's really what it has done all year, just pretty much steadily climbed. A few little dips there, but up and up it goes. It actually got as high as $1,433 in October, and now we are trading at $1,408, so still up there. So where's it going to go? That's what everybody wants to know, right? Some believe that the price of gold is going to get beyond $2,000 by the end of next year. One of those predicting this climb joins us right now. It is Berry Stuppler. He is a precious metals expert and also president of the California Coin and Bullion Merchants Association, joining us now from our Los Angeles bureau with a look ahead at 2011 and I hope a little bit of advice for us. Mr. Stuppler, thanks a lot for being here. Okay, let's start right, you know, we got to address the bubble question right off the bat. Convince me that gold is not a bubble in 2011.
I don't think we're looking at a bubble in gold. What the concern I have is about the bubble in the dollar and currencies globally. With trillions of dollars out there, yen and euro, my concern is what's going to happen to currency, and that's why you're seeing such a dramatic increase in demand for gold. This is a way to save your value, to conserve your value and to preserve it for your next generation, is to own gold. And I believe that we've just seen the start, and I think we're going to see gold a lot higher in this coming year.
There are some naysayers. Warren Buffett, famous investor among them, he calls investing in gold an investment in fear.
I think it's more of concern. Most of the new investors that I talk to that are just getting involved in gold are really concerned about the value of paper money, the value of these gigantic deficits that we're funding, trade deficits, all the debt that's out there. There's no alternative. I mean, what can you get at the bank right now? 1%, 2%? Gold is absolutely at the peak of where you're seeing demand right now, incredible new demand coming in worldwide. And it's not just for gold bullion, it's for gold coins. Small investors, large investors are all looking to work their way into having at least 15 to 20% of their assets into gold. And this is the time right now. 15
to 20% in gold, even for the average investor. If someone is looking to get in or to buy more in 2011, give us your checklist. What do people need to know?
They need to know three basic things. What is the right gold for them? To deal with a credible dealer and to buy at fair market prices. And that's the issue. When you hear most commentators talking about gold, they're talking about the many reasons you should buy gold. They don't explain the best physical gold to buy. Of course you can buy gold in other forms. You can buy it in stocks and bonds, stocks and funds and ETFs.
Yeah.
But gold should be bought for physical purposes. Now, on the screen right now, we're showing the four most popular gold coins that trade. From the on the bullion side, the Canadian Maple Leaf is very popular. It's the world's largest trading gold coin in pure gold. I just talked to David Madge from the Royal Canadian Mint, and they tell me they did over $1 billion worth of gold in sales in the for the Canadian Maple Leaf because it's the top-selling bullion coin.
Barry,
and why do
you want it in coins, though, as opposed to, you know, an exchange-traded fund or a basket where, you know, you might be buying sort of a basket that some say would keep you safer?
People have possessed gold coins for thousands of years, for either being a collector or being an investor. And to have gold in your hand tells you why you should own it, as opposed to a paper asset. You can buy paper assets, ETF, stocks, gold funds are all paper assets. To have physical gold in your hand it's just unbelievable, the benefits you have from it.
What? Tell me what, though. I don't get it yet. I mean, why do you want the bag of coins?
because you have liquidity, you have the ability to possess it, to sell it in any increment you want. You have the ability not just to sell it back to a brokerage, you can keep it, you can pass it on to the next generation of family. There's so many things you can do when you physically have the gold coins in your hand. As far as appreciation, there's privacy issues, which you don't have with paper assets. There's issues of being able to distribute it among your heirs, to pass on wealth to the next generation. Many European and many Asian families have passed their wealth on from one generation to the other through ownership of gold.
Yeah, that's true. It's a very important cultural feature of so many societies. You know, what you mentioned fair market price, though, right? I mean, that's the big issue too. I mean, how do you know when you're getting a good price for it, especially when, you know, gold's hitting a record all the time, and you know, we all know the old adage, you know, you buy low, you sell high. Anybody who's buying gold now is paying a lot of money for it.
I disagree. I totally disagree. I believe gold's going to be a lot higher. I predicted back in June of 2008, and the story is on our website, back in June of 2008, I said gold would hit 2011 by 2011, and it's tracking within $50 of where I was thinking it would be by the end of 2010. I don't think you're overpaying for gold right now. I think you're going to see a substantial move into gold. Countries are moving into gold. China, India are buying gold in 100-ton lots at the current price levels. They're acquiring it. Anybody who is holding a substantial amount of currency wants to diversify, get into gold. I think you're going to see it a lot higher. And by the end of this year, I think we will definitely see gold at 2011, like I predicted back in June of 2008.
Barry, let's make a date. You know, next year at this time, we'll come back on together and we'll see where it is. And you can give us some more of your tips. I'll look forward to that.
Colleen, I'll be asking you how much gold you own.
That's right, and I'll be dodging the question. Berry Stuppler, thanks a lot for that. I really appreciate it. Great stuff.
Thank you.